so sorry that it was late, but I had to have a nice good workout this morning and I didn't want to show up too sweaty. So, good morning. I hope you'll be able to join in. Let me know if you are here. Good morning, Alex. Hello. Hi, Meredith. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are ready for the week. We're going to dive in and kind of getting back into the routine, right? So, hi, Ellen. Good morning. Hey, Rebecca. Good morning. Good morning, Nadia. Good morning, everybody. Oh, our service yesterday was so wonderful. We had a beautiful spirit service and so many healing messages. It was great. So, if you get to join us in person, please come hang out. Otherwise, watch it on the replay. It's on the Colby Rebel Spirit Center group, okay? So there we go. See, Jody, you didn't. Good morning, Bronny. Hello, everybody. So today we are going to talk about raising standards. This has just kind of come up a lot. So whether it's in mediumship, your profession, whether it's in your relationships, but just in your life, really finding a way to raise the standard. Good morning, Connie. There's just so many people that will cut corners, take the easy way out. I'm sure you know some of them. And you have to ask yourself, do you cut corners? Are there times when you get a little lazy, right? But we have to find that inner self-discipline to remind us to raise the standard. I see a lot of times where coming from accounting, so being a tax accountant, there's lots of rules. There's an ethics test. There is so much. And now listen, I think there are bad people in every profession. Absolutely. Like we all know that. But this isn't about focusing on those who aren't good. It's focusing on the best. Who is the best and why are they the best? And it's really usually because the standard is set really high, right? They're not taking things from other people. They are being original. They are blazing their own path. They are standing in their power. They're not saying yes to get further ahead. They're saying yes because it feels right. It's the right thing to do. So many times we try to let things slide, right? But when you let things slide in your life, you're going to find yourself not feeling happy because something's going to feel off. You're going to feel like you're settling. But when you settle with your morals, when you settle with your integrity, that's going to hit home, Good morning, Lois. So there has to be a point where we take responsibility for the standard we are putting out to the world, regardless of where that is, right? So maybe it's parenting. How are you going to parent? Maybe it's relationship, What you permit will happen. So just know that. If you don't permit it, it won't happen. You won't tolerate it. And if it does happen, you won't keep that person in your life that created that situation. So even in a job, if so many times we will let someone push us a bit, right? But at some point when you want a certain standard and someone isn't meeting it, you're going to let that person go if you're truly honoring the standards. And a lot of times, it's really hard in the spiritual community of light workers because there is a freedom, right? We're supposed to say, hey, well, you have a freedom to express. That's kind of the idea. But there has to be a level of absolute responsibility and standard that is set because we are helping other people. We are teaching other people. We are, if we don't respect one another, if we don't stop taking from one another, if we don't sit there and find ways to be who we are and honor your gift, trust your gift, surrender, but also be professional. People know, like if they work with me, I am OCD to the point, but it's because people will get used to it. If we all raise the bar, I promise you, the field of mediumship, of psychic, it won't be so ooh-ooh or woo-woo. It is really going to be as respected as doctors, lawyers, accountants, other professionals. We will really be up there if we all come together and say, hey, I have a responsibility to step my game up, to step up the level of professionalism, to step up what I am putting out into the world. Think about if each and every one of us do that. And here's another thing. This isn't just about me and my career or you and your career, all right? This is about future generations. We have a responsibility to open the door to future generations so that they can learn, so that they can grow, so that they can get there. Do you know what I mean? So it is so important for us to really rise up to the occasion, to stand up. Stand up for yourself. People will know if someone does, I will call them out. I will say, hey, not okay. I don't do it publicly. There's no need for that. We don't need to publicly shame. There's no need for that because sometimes there's misunderstandings. Sometimes we have to just wiggle things out. Sometimes things are accidents. It's not about that, you guys. This is about looking at your life and saying to yourself, how can I better my game? How can I be more on top of what I'm doing? How can I be sharper? How can I be better at what my goals are? How can I raise my own standards and rise up? Not just do what's comfortable. Not just do what everybody else is doing. Not just do what has been accepted for all the years in the past, but look at where we can go in the future with whatever area in your life that is. If you are in a relationship and someone just isn't being faithful and you don't like it, you need to raise your standard. It's not about them cheating. It's about you allowing, saying, hey, okay, I'll accept your apology. No, get out of here because I love myself more. And when we love ourselves enough and care about our soul, and honor the beautiful magnificence of that soul, you're not going to tolerate a lot of things that are going on. And all of a sudden, you're going to see that raising that standard gets you to a new level and a new level and a new level, right? And there is no limit to where you can go. That's the key. See, sometimes in our own mind, we put a cap. Oh, I'm only as good as this. No, you're not. You're only as good as where you can go and grow, which is limitless. It's limitless. The universe didn't put a cap on you. Right? You put a limit on you. So ask yourself, all right? Ask yourself, where can I raise the standard? Am I just settling through my job, doing something that I don't want to be doing because it gives me a paycheck and it's okay, right? If you are not happy, you got to raise the standard so that you don't settle, so that you can say, you know what, if I got to go back to school, I'm going to go back to school. If I have to learn a trade, I'm going to learn a trade. If I got to figure out something else, I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, is it going to take time? Yeah. Also train on what you're doing. Be an expert in what you're doing. Be the go-to person in your life. Be the go-to person for you, right? Be the go-to person for you. And you can see I'm a little passionate about it. I need a sip of coffee. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. But I do this service and I ask people, we live in LA, America. Yes, spiritual is supposed to be free beings. I get it. But at the service, I say, hey, I don't want profanity at the service. You would think I am asking for someone to reinvent themselves. That is not asking for a lot. Do you know why I don't want profanity at the service? To me, it's not working in the highest light. I don't think it is. Can you have a high vibration and curse? Possibly. I'm not saying that you can't. However, not when we are honoring spirit. No, I'm not gonna. But here's the bigger reason. Here's an important reason. Because I want every kid in America, every kid in the world to be able to watch that service. That their parent doesn't say, sorry, you can't watch this because it has bad words in it, right? Or because someone isn't dressed properly. I want every child to be able to watch this service. And you know why? Because it may give them their path. It may give them their purpose. So I'm raising the standard as to what we can do here. You know, it's not about taking someone's freedom away. It's about saying, hey, listen, for this common goal, for us to reach out to more kids, to inspire kids, to have an influence on the next generation, we got to do it this way, right? So look at wherever it is in your life, wherever it is, ask yourself, how can I bring my A game? Not your B plus game, not your C minus, your A game. Ask yourself, what is your A game? Don't sit there and sell yourself short of what you are capable of doing and the change that you are capable of creating. Because when you walk through your life with a higher standard, when you walk through your life with your back held tall, your head held high, people are going to notice. They're going to want to be a part of it. They're going to want to be around you. And those that don't want to be around you, you know why they don't? Because you're putting a mirror up and they're not ready. They are not ready for your greatness. They are not ready to step up their game. So, there we go. All right, I think I'm done. But, you know, this is just so important. It's so important. I believe in this. I'm passionate about this. I believe we can all do it. This isn't asking for a lot. It isn't asking for a lot to say, how can you make changes in your life to bring your A game, to raise your standard so that whatever you are doing can be shared to a whole new level and that your vibration can rise to where the universe wants you to go. All right? All right, everybody. Lots of love to you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for sharing, for caring, for all the love. I am sorry that I was late today, but you see, I look a lot better with the hair clean than if it were all dirty, you know? It was a great workout, though. So have a beautiful day. This Thursday on Live with Colby Rebel, it is going to be Vino and Voices with my friend Jennifer Schaefer. Very, very excited about that. Also, September 29th in LA, I am getting ready to work with Paul Jacobs and Melinda Kushner. It is an evening of mediumship, and I'll talk about raising the standard, okay? Unbelievable. I'm so thrilled and honored, and I invite you all to come out and join us. All right, everybody. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you from the bottom of my heart. Have a beautiful day. Remember, shine your light and shine it bright. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.